Hello friends, Cheryl here with inkedpulp again. Hey, I want to start a kind of a new series and I'm calling it the Morning Quickie. And one of the books that I read not too long ago was about being creative or creating art before breakfast. And so I want to try to really start my day out with something creative each day. And it may be with papers, it may be something with my metals work, but I'm going to do a quickie little video, won't be very long, and just do something kind of creative. So today's morning quickie is, I have these 3x5 cards, and I thought I would make one or two little tags. You know, just a real quickie. Let's see, how did this come off? This came off here, so this has to turn over. I always get these little corner things wrong. And even though I turn them over and I try to cut them the same, they still don't ever come out really the same. That's not too bad. Okay. So I'm going to use just stuff that I have laying around on my desk. And I thought maybe I would start, let's see, this is not quite wide enough, but I have a whole basket of kind of book pagey and plain paper kind of stuff. And I thought that maybe there's something with some green on it, light green. So I'm just going to do a little bit of collaging on this tag, and then we'll put a something like that, and then we'll put a focal on it. So how is everybody this morning? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you like this idea of a little quickie series of videos, and start the day out with a morning quickie. And if you would like to follow along, please use hashtag morning quickie and show me what you're creating. Doesn't have to be anything really fancy, just a little piece of art. And we'll back this with some other paper for writing. Or I suppose I could leave the lines on there on the card for writing. Let's put a little ink around this. So I'm on the search for a new arm for my camera mount. The one I have is just not flexible enough. It doesn't bend enough different ways for me to get it in the right position. So if anybody has an arm that they're using for their camera mount that they really like, or actually it's not a camera mount that I'm using it for, it's my phone. Same thing though. It can do camera or phone. But when I pre-record these videos, I don't use my camera. I actually use my phone because the audio on my camera is not great. All right, so there's that. Now let's decide on something for a focal. What shall we do for a focal? I've got all sorts of little things over here. I have a box next to me. And actually, how about if we put a little bit of this on here as well, kind of down in this corner, and make it a dual tear in here. Let's put this on here. let's put this down here. Give it a little more interest. There we go. And I have some little cards here that I have cut out, and they're all different. They have sayings on them, some of them are just images. Ooh, that's kind of cool. If we fussy cut that. Nah, too big. Let's see what else I have in here. Too big. Oh, I love this image. I've used this before, but it's also a little too big. Life is tough, but so are you. That almost seems to be kind of a depressing saying. Maybe. I've also got this gal. Oh, you know what else I have that I just finished cutting out? I have some people from a Louisa Heinzel download. Let's see if any of these... There's some little girls in sepia. That's kind of cute, but I'm thinking more maybe black and white for a little contrast. That one's too big. Let's see. I want to have a little bit of contrast on here. I could put him on there, but then I would need not enough contrast. Maybe these aren't the right. I don't think maybe these aren't the right things. The best I saw were the little girls on there. And I'd have to cut out all the centers. No, I think maybe not those for today. I'm going to go back to this little box, and I'm sure there's something in here I can pull out. Too tall. I've got all different sizes. So these are things that have, they come from cutouts on, you know, when you get your, oh, now that's cute. And then something up here. When you get your scrap paper books, and sometimes they'll have, some cutouts. We could do that kind of like it was a pocket. It's not, but look at that. Isn't that just sweet? And maybe I will make that a pocket. Maybe we'll just put that in there. I like that. So let's do this. Let's see, where's the top? This is the bottom. So let's go here. And we'll put this down here towards the bottom. Oops. Probably should have inked up around that, but this one I am going to do because the edges are very white. And I don't necessarily need to get ink on the edge of the piece, but I do want to take away those white edges. And the other thing I want to do, if I can see it handy, it is here. I have this little makeup brush, and it's got, I think, some, vintage photo on it, and I just want to sort of darken up that back so it's not stark white. Okay. And today is a good day to try. Actually, I am going to, even though I'm going to put that in there like a pocket, and I'll leave that as a pocket in case, you know, somebody wants to put something else in it. But I am going to put this down because it doesn't go down in the pocket very far, and it's likely to fall out. So there we go there. And I think we need some light stamping. Not a lot. Just take these little circles and stamp on here. And then we'll ink up around it, put a hole in it, and put a topper on. Actually, I may do something else for the topper. Oh, I didn't put a backing on it yet. So this, I could even put something else down in there if I wanted to. Let's real quick put, so I'm glad I did up a bunch more coffee dyed paper because I have been using it like crazy. I don't really like those lines on the back, so I want to cover this up. And cut it out. And just like that, we'll have this backed. Okay, so there's that. Let's make sure that is down really well. And I think it needs something else up here too. How about, since we're talking about today, how about we put some clocks on there? Okay. Let's go around and do this again. And the back. Yeah, I thought this would be a fun way to start my morning. Take 15 or 20 minutes and just create something. All right, now I gotta find my hole punches. I'm just gonna use this one. And this is always the challenge for me, getting it in the middle. Okay, I think I did pretty good with that. Let's do this. I thought about putting a tab up there, but I think I'm going to use a piece of this that I have just sitting here on my desk. I love this fabric. I've used it for a few different things. And we'll just put it at the top. There we go. And there is our morning quickie for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you will sit down at your desk and look for some, I guess that's not coming apart. Look for some just random scraps and do a morning quickie for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.